What up, my people? This is still So Pretty Sports TV, and we're still analyzing Man U Nottingham Forest match. And we have Omenka in the building, one of the Man U Bragado. Nottingham Forest 2, Man U 2. How do you feel?
Well, in all honesty, I'm okay. I'm happy with the draw because trust me, when we're losing, if you see the phone calls that were coming in, let's see, I was under attack. Where Christopher has gone to, if you see how many people were coming from my head, eh? So I will take a draw happily, considering the fact that Nottingham Forest has beaten us back to back to back to back to back. They've beaten us
So
four
this is an
times in a row.
improvement.
So it's an improvement, and it's not only just an improvement. I'm liking what I'm getting for the boys. Yes, it's sad to draw, but I'm liking what I'm getting for the boys. How do I mean by that? Against Brighton, we went 3-2 and we scored 4-2. Against Nottingham Forest, we went 2-1 down and we fought back and we almost won the game. A goal line clearance. That's unlike Man U of last season. They don't dig in deep that time. Normally, if they scored them 2 goals, your head will drop and it's 4-1, 3-1. The scoreline, to look at that game, even as they scored, even as it was 2-1, they even looked like they were going to make it 3, but Man kept on digging in and digging in and digging in and finally got the equalizer. That's what I want to see. I don't mind dropping points. I don't mind losing games, but I want to lose games or drop points with heart. I felt the boys playing everything. They didn't want to lose that match. And that is what we've been asking.
I like the fact that even if it wasn't a straight up win, because we watched the match, and in all fairness, you can see that the
boys are
played.
putting their mind.
Yeah.
They are putting their mind, and I'm proud of that. That's the only thing we can ask for as Man fans. Because at the end of the day, we know we're in transition, we're building, we're growing from 15th to where we are. Nobody gave us a chance of being where we are right now. Nobody gave us a prayer. So right now that we're there and we're trying and we're competing and we're giving it all and fighting for this thing, I'm really proud of the boys. If you checked,
that Arsenal fan,
no, he has one. Don't mind it. That's what they are. But we actually stole from their tactics today. We had to go their corner out. I don't know the corner they see to cause corner go switch card. Corner sweet, brother. Because if you look at it, like I said, I love the heart that Man U is putting in the games. You can see that the boys really want to do this. And it's a different mentality shift. I'm not throwing any digs at Garnacho, Rashford, and Hoyland. It's not like they're not good or we don't wish them the best. But you can see that at our forward, even if Sesko is not scoring, he's linking up play. Even if Cunha is not playing, his heart is running back and front. And Buemo, Ahmad going like that. Bruno has some self of relief. He doesn't have to do it on his own again. He has players he can depend on. And slowly, to go to Nottingham Forest, even if don't forget they have a new manager in Shonda, is like very, very difficult to beat. Shondai's tactics is very, very annoying. He plays anti-football. So for us now to go there and get a point in our own state, don't forget, Nottingham Forest qualified for Europa last season. So they are not an easy meat to chew, according to Fred. For us to go there and get something out of it is a good sign. Where we should have won, we should have been more compact. We should have concentrated more. But at least I saw fight from my boys. I'm happy with what I saw. I'm believing in Man U again. I'm actually believing in Man U again. Yes, a draw. You think if you hear me, you think we won. But I'm very happy with what I saw. I'm happy with the fight. Bring Tottenham.
Is there anything you think the coach needs to tweak on the team to make it a little bit
he should not be scared.
Okay.
So he saw Dalot playing nonsense for God knows when. He should not be scared to make those changes. He should learn how to trust in his other part of the team. So the coach he has his first 11 that he trusts. So he should start learning to trust in his substitute. Because the only disadvantage I'm seeing from Amorim is him not trusting his substitute. Because on a normal day, you're supposed to look at that game, Musesco bring him out, then carry Mbeumo up front so that you have more energy in the midfield, especially in the second half when you saw that you should have brought him out. I don't think you should remove Bruno because Bruno does have something. Yeah. Bruno and Casemiro does have something that they can do anytime in the middle of the game. But when you see that the game is dying out, you can always bring in your attacking threat. You can see that he does not trust the attackers he has on the bench. That's why he brings in defenders, try to caution the game, but still trust the people in the pitch. So that's the only problem I have with Amorim. He has to learn to trust his bench.
More confidence in the boys.
Yes, because if he continues like this, the first team is going to burn out. And we have a lot of people that can bail us out in that situation. We have Zexi, we have Mount, we have Maino that can actually come in and change the game. That is the only backside I see that Amorim is still scared. Another thing that is not even good for Amorim again is we don't have League Cups, we don't have what's it called? FA Cup that I started. Normally, if we had all these other trophies that we're playing, we should be able to test one of the two boys to see how they will go. But the problem is that when we have only one game a week, you don't want to really test. You don't want to risk anything. So we don't have any avenue to check and see, okay, well, we'll try Mount today. We'll see as he go play. We'll try Zexi. We'll see how he go play. At first, we not get all those things. So now that's the disadvantage that Man is even having now because we don't have any other competition to try the other players. So I'm hoping that when the FA Cup comes around in January, we will now have that opportunity to test our players, give the bench a player, test the bench, see who can actually improve the main team because it's too all the football that we're playing on Premier League is high stake. And once Premier League is high stake like that, you cannot risk, and I don't blame him to risk. So I really like what I saw. My normal energy, all the enemies. How you did today? See, I bring a second half. I bring a second half. They were laughing at me, sir. I had to get a bring second half because I knew I was getting too confident. I was like, how did I forget Jesus at home today? Let me go and bring him. And you know, the funny part, why I go even bring myself? I can't find out say Jesus even day Nottingham Forest. So I had to get a balance it out. I go balance it out. Anyway, don't bring my Jesus go. I can't bring my Jesus. That Jesus invest for me. Say I bring her late. Now make us equalize. Sorry, but normally no vest. Against something at full time. You're here.
Which player stood out for you?
Cunha and delete, man. Cunha and delete. Cunha and delete. No, Ahmad had a bad game. Just for the goal, he had a bad game.
Okay.
The goal against us from 8 was caused by Ahmad. Morgan Gibbs White's first goal. Ahmad caused it. The second goal too is still Ahmad didn't play well today. He lost a lot of balls. Him and Mbemo didn't play well today. But like I said, that's why I like this team. It doesn't have to depend on Ahmad and Mbemo today. The other side of the field did their own thing. And even the Ahmad self even scored. So I'm happy with my boys. But Cunha, best signing of the season. Best signing.
Nice one. Thank you very much for your post-match reaction. Always good to have you in the studio. I mean,
like